Hey there, Libra. Welcome to a reading for the week of October 5th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But let's see. This is looking good. I like this. I love this golden egg card because it can represent success and like good things coming in for you here. Although this middle row a little bit challenging, let's put it that way. But we'll see what's going on for you here. This card want to come out, Nine of Pentacles. It's funny, I was shuffling this card here, Libra, earlier, and I was shuffling this deck, and this card wanted to pop out earlier. And you have this, there's a snail, and that's the thing that stood out to me here. It's almost like maybe this middle row is saying that there's something you really want here in your life, but it's like taking too long, or it's taking a lot longer for you to get it. I literally am getting that it could be anything. This could be like a legal matter that you're trying to wrap up. I feel like for some of you, you could be trying to make a purchase like of a house or a car or something like that, but it's like you're really waiting to get something that you truly desire. And we're going to have to see, how do you get it in this reading? Yep, you're at a crossroads. You have the tarantula here, which represents being at a crossroads. Seven of Pentacles, waiting. Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, but it's a card of delayed results. Again, like I said on that Nine of Pentacles, I definitely feel like there have been either something is being delayed or something has been delayed already. I feel like you're already dealing with this, by the way, Libra, so I don't really necessarily feel like this is a surprise. And again, this is your overall energy. So I feel like for some of you, something has been delayed. Could be a relationship that's been delayed here, or things have been kind of put on pause here. I don't know, I feel like you're moving forward. You have this going forward card. These are actually good cards, these two right here, not this one, but I feel like there's some good stuff coming in for you here, even with that challenge. So let's see what's going on for you. You have this round and round card here. You have the Three of Wands, Six of Wands, and Eight of Wands in this area here. I was gonna say communication. I feel like there's communication coming in for you here, but I feel like this person just, I feel like they are just like going round, round, round. It's like they're saying the same thing here over and over and over and over again. It's actually really annoying. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like a tower moment, letting go of someone from the past here. It's like just the same old story with this round and round card, and I feel like you're trying to move past it here, Libra. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's been unfinished business, so maybe that's why it's going round and round and round here. You have the Three of Wands, Six of Wands, and Eight of Wands. I mean, actually very much cards of success, but I feel like these cards are saying you're maybe moving towards a tower moment. I know that sounds scary, but it's not, Libra. It's like maybe you're moving towards a tower moment, and this will lead to success or a victory for you here. I always say the tower is not a bad card because, to me, number one, tarot is a journey that we have to go on, and we have to experience the tower. It's part of life. And also, the tower can say that things have been going round and round and round. The tower represents the Tower of Babel. And again, we'll talk about this in a minute. It just says things have become too common. Things have become too familiar. Everything has become the same. And it's like you need the shakeup to move forward towards your happiness with this Six of Cups here. So it's almost like you're choosing here. I do feel like some of you could be choosing to have a tower moment. You could be choosing to have a breakup. You could be choosing to leave someone behind. And again, I'm probably going to pull an extra row for you as well here, Libra, just to get more details on this. But it's like you're choosing to kind of have some sort of separation here, or to let go of something so that you can have happiness with this last row. And that's kind of what I feel for you here. For others, I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like you need some alone time. Like this Eight of Wands is popping into my head as other people for some reason. And I'm wondering if too many people are trying to tell you what to do with your life here, especially, and you have the Six of Wands as well. I feel like you really need to listen to yourself. For others, by the way, this could be a move. So, for some of you, it doesn't have to be this complicated. It could just be you moving. Three of Wands, Tower, Two of Swords, separating, moving towards a new location. Eight of Wands, Tower, not the Nine of Wands, but these two cards here definitely could represent a move. Even the Ten of Swords here could represent a move. Next, you have the Golden Egg card. Really good card for you here. It's about getting to the heart of the matter. Getting to this golden egg. It says you have something very special coming in for you here, but it's like, why do we have this? Again, we're going to clarify in just a minute, so don't panic just yet here, Libra, but we're going to clarify and see what all this is about here. But I feel like there's something that you truly want with this golden egg card, and I feel like you really need to move towards it. So that's what I'd say there. Yeah, Lamb, fresh, new energy. Maybe this is why you're having a tower moment, so that you can experience this beautiful going forward card, something fresh, something new, something exciting. You have the Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. Definitely a tower moment, right? Again, as I always say, I don't sugarcoat my readings. I feel like you could have gone through something very difficult ending. Something is dead, done, over with. For some of you, like I'm getting a bunch of stories here, but for some of you, it's like maybe you are the one that's choosing to leave someone behind in a breakup situation. And again, it could be very painful for you. It could be very difficult, but maybe you know it's the right thing to do. Maybe you know that the situation you're in is just going nowhere. For others, it's like this could be a job, or maybe you're moving. And again, I feel like you know that something has to come to an end here in a situation so that it can move forward. For others, again, I do feel like there could be some sort of like wake-up call. You know, the tower, like I said, represents the Tower of Babel in the Bible, and it just says things have become too common. Things have become too familiar in life, and something needs to change. Round and round, unfinished symphony. But it's like, you know, here's my thing. It's like we can have unfinished business with a person, but it's like if they're not willing to finish the business, there's nothing we can do to get that finished, right? So sometimes we just have to cut people off because they're not willing to work with us to even have closure or to end a situation. And maybe that's what you're deciding here with this Tower card. Next, you have this going forward card here. Again, it's like you're choosing to move on in a situation in your life. You're choosing to move towards miracles here, Libra. It's like, you know what I feel like this is? I feel like this is just a miserable person that has been in your life. For some of you, I feel like it's love. For some of you, I feel like it could be a friend or a family member for whatever reason with this Eight of Wands. I feel like you are choosing to separate yourself from this energy with this middle row. It could be very difficult. It could be a very sad ending. But it's like, I feel like you see more for yourself with this Miracles card. Sometimes I think we can just be with a person in love who just too much stinking thinking, right? You know, it's like maybe they're too negative, or maybe they just can't see better things for themselves. And it's like you do. You have this going forward card, Miracles card. It's like you see a beautiful new life that you could have. You see that there's so much more that you could be grateful for and happy for with this Six of Cups. But it's like their energy here that I'm picking up, they don't even show up here in the reading, which is weird. It's almost like they're hidden or they hide from things. And it's like this is saying to me that it's like you want to move, you realize there's more. This is a tough decision that you will be making with this Two of Swords. This is a difficult choice that you're having to make. It's a head over heart decision, but ultimately you are choosing happiness with this Six of Cups. I also feel like you're kind of like I feel like you have made up your mind in the future. Maybe not right now, but I feel like in the future, you've made up your mind with this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. It's like you have put yourself through something that might cause you a little bit of pain, but it's like you're not going backwards. I feel like once you make up your mind here, you will have made up your mind to move away from someone who just doesn't see something better in their life. And I feel like this is the best thing that you could do. I said in someone else's reading, I don't remember who, but I said in someone else's reading that right now we're in this weird transition time with the astrology. The best thing we can do for a person, you know, is be an example for them. So it's like maybe someone doesn't believe that they can have miracles in their own life and all this other stuff. But by you creating miracles in your life and being an example, it's like you can actually help that person by moving on. So maybe it's difficult, but ultimately, I feel like this is going to lead to a lot of happiness and success. Yeah, right now, I feel like you have this yin energy, kind of like a more backseat energy, message in a bottle as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be like waiting for communication here as well from a person. So for some of you, this could be a breakup here, and it's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting. I feel with that energy, you have the Ace of Cups waiting for a love offer. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This looks really nice for you here. And the Temperance card, patience. I almost feel like you don't have to do anything at this time here, Libra. So I feel for a lot of you, there's like success coming in for you here with this row. And I feel there's nothing you have to do to get it. I feel like just the yin energy is just about resting, relaxing, recovering, taking time for yourself. I feel like you're kind of like really, truly listening to that inner voice with the message in a bottle card is what that card is saying. And it's like we know exactly what we want in our lives, right? I have a whole other new channel that I'm dedicating to this stuff because, you know, it's like what I truly have learned and what I truly believe is that we know exactly what we want. If we really listen to our feelings, then we would move towards things that make us feel better. It's like maybe you have a relationship that you know you need to move past. Maybe you know that you love this person, but maybe it doesn't make you feel good. And I feel like there are things you need to listen to here in this last row to have all this. The Ace of Cups, happiness, your emotions overflowing, Ten of Pentacles, everything you want in life. Ten of Pentacles to me is a true tree of life. There are miracles coming in. The miracle is everything you want in life. But I feel like you have to start this new path here. I feel like you're bringing things into balance in your own life. It's almost like you're just choosing yourself in this reading here, Libra. And I feel like that is exactly what you should be doing. So let's see what is going on for you here with the Lenormand, Libra, and let's see here. Between the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords, you have the Seven of Diamonds, the birds. Again, I feel like this could be a situation, like I said, where a person keeps reaching out. They keep trying to communicate with you, but it's like dead done over with that Ten of Swords. So I feel like you are deciding that a situation that just keeps going round is not worth it anymore. Again, this could be someone trying to come back from a past. Maybe you would work on it with them, but it's like they keep going back to the same old story. So I feel like you're just not willing to work on it any longer. Between the Six of Wands here and the Tower, you have the King of Hearts here. I feel like something was shaken up here with that King of Hearts. The King of Hearts is called the House, and it represents safety, security, comfort, protection. So remember what I said about structure. It's like about the vein that was popping into my head. It's like something made you realize that there were just too many weaknesses in this past relationship or whatever the situation is here. It could be a job for some of you. It could be a job loss. It's like you're heading towards a new job here. But it's like a weakness was shown to you here. And this is what caused the Tower moment. All relationships have things that we need to work on. All relationships have weaknesses, but I feel like this is kind of like something more here in this situation. And it's like, so I feel like you have to move away from this. Between the Eight of Wands here and the Five of Swords, two cards want to come out. You have the Six of Diamonds here and the Five of Hearts. Five of Hearts is a card of jealousy here, and the Six of Diamonds is a card called the Clover. It's a card of luck, so it can represent a lot of luck, but it can also represent feeling like you're not good enough to have something. So I feel like some of you need to get out of your head with that energy, number one. But I feel like this is having to do with your value. Again, I feel like you could be realizing your own value here and listening to your inner voice, and it's like you're not willing to settle for less. Between the Ten of Swords here and the Nine of Wands, you have the Jack of Spades. Someone just isn't willing to mature to a certain point here. They're just not willing to adult up. They're just not willing to be an adult, and I feel like that's what you're moving past. Between the Tower and the Six of Cups, you have the Four of Clubs. Everybody's had this card this week. It's a card that I used to call Mercury retrograde. We're going into a retrograde. It's funny, because when I used to read just playing cards, this card always used to come up during retrogrades, and I always used to say, this card to me can represent confusion, retrograde energy, but ultimately, what do we need to listen to? Just our feelings, just how we feel in the moment. You know, if you hear from an ex and you feel really good and happy about it, then go for it. If you hear from an ex and makes you feel nervous and anxious and uptight, then don't. You know, I feel like really this reading is saying, take a minute to say, what do I want? What do I feel in this situation? Your feelings will never lie to you. So I feel like but again, the problem is us as humans, sometimes we're not, really great at describing what our feelings are or understanding. But again, if you can honestly say to yourself, this person brings me joy, then great, go towards it. If you can't, then don't. And this is not just love, by the way. To me, this is like all relationships in your life. Again, some of you could have had a falling out with a friend here in this row, I feel. Some of you, it could have been anything. So I really feel like you need to trust your feelings. Between the Five of Swords here and the Two of Swords, Six of Hearts, a turnaround. This is called the Star, and it's a very lucky card. Again, 2 sixes here. I love that. Definitely moving in the right direction. But it is a card of a turnaround. Again, the Six of Cups could be someone coming back from the past, but I really feel like you need to listen to your feelings here. This could say there's a turnaround, but Two of Swords, like a difficult decision here, Libra, on what to do. Between the Nine of Wands here and the Ace of Cups, break up. Two of Swords here, moving towards new love. I mean, the Two of Spades, I should say. Two of Spades to me is, again, just a playing card, and to me, it can represent a separation, a breakup, choosing to move forward towards something else. Between the Six of Cups here and the Ten of Pentacles, you want it all. You have the Eight of Hearts here. It's called the Moon. The Moon is not like the moon in the tarot. The Moon here represents your romantic fantasies. It says you can have it all, Ten of Pentacles. But you need to kind of move towards those feelings. It is a card of needing to ground your romantic fantasies here on Earth. Again, if someone over here wasn't fulfilling you, it's time to move on. But I feel like you already know this. It's like, I don't need to tell you this. Between the Two of Swords here and the Temperance, Ace of Clubs here, not rushing to get married. Ace of Clubs is a card called the Ring, and it just represents an engagement ring. You have the Ace of Cups as well. There is love coming in for you. If you're doubting it, if you're not sure, will I ever get married in the future? If you want to, again, not everybody wants to get married, but if you want a commitment or whatever, it's coming in the future. Just be patient. You are kind of changing from whatever this was. You have the Six of Clubs here as your top row outcome. A lot of burdens. Could be experiencing some heavy weights in your life as well, obviously, but I feel like you're kind of moving forward towards new beginnings here. Middle row, 10 hearts, fortune after difficulty, and this card is called the dog, finding someone who's truly loyal to you as well. So I feel like you're heading towards loyalty in love. And the 10 of clubs, love it. 10 of clubs is called the bear, and it can represent a lot of burdens, like I said, but it's actually a very good card because it represents education and learning. So I feel like for some of you, you have learned a lot in a relationship situation, and this is pushing you forward in the future. 10 of clubs to me is a good card. To me, it can represent huge leaps forward in progress. So you could be making a lot of progress at this time. Yeah, 8 of diamonds. I think you'll be seeing results on things you want in the future. A very good financial reading. Again, what I would say here is some of you maybe had a tower moment in work, and so this could be leading to a lot of success. To me, that's kind of cheating as a reader because, to me, the whole virus situation that we're dealing with was kind of to show us weaknesses in the system itself in general. And so again, we could be realizing like, hey, a job can't provide for me because they could just lay me off because there's a virus. I need to do something on my own so that I can take care of myself. So I feel like all this stuff that's going on is pushing us towards being able to take care of ourselves, but also being able to take care of other people as well. Being able to help other people in our lives, like our family members and things like that. Yeah, you have the deer energy, the very gentle energy up here, the moth, being very drawn towards something here as well, trusting your inner voice. I feel like you're moving away from small details. 8 of Pentacles to me can represent over-analysis. I know a lot of people read the 7 of Pentacles as analysis paralysis, but to me, the 8 of Pentacles can also be paying attention too much to the small details. 6 of Cups twice in your reading. I feel like you need to pay attention to the small details and really trust your feelings. Again, I don't think this reading is saying yes or no, take the X back or don't, if that's why you're watching this, but I feel like it's saying you really need to listen to your feelings. There is something amazing coming in for you in the future that you truly want, something truly fulfilling. You can have it all, but you have to believe it. So that's what I'd say there. But this looks really good. So thank you for watching, Libra, and definitely enjoy your week.